Okay, so I would like to go ahead and discuss some acceptable and non-acceptable behavior that goes on at shows, because some of you who are at the 9:30 Club tonight in Washington, D.C. may have noticed what I have noticed, which is that hipsters are not always the most socially successful people, and sometimes they need a little bit of help. So that's what this is. Firstly, the band that was playing was Ted Leo and the Pharmacists, and they're a pretty good old hipster standard. Lots of energy. They're always a good show. And the thing is, Ted Leo is always a very dude-heavy crowd. So with Ted Leo, you see a lot of dudes who just stand there and go, while they're listening, which is cool. You don't look like too much of a douchebag. Your actions can be easily interpreted as, I like this music, or I think this is just okay, and you're not really making too much of an ass of yourself. But if you're a girl, or if you think this is a little boring, you also have some alternative options. And the alternative options include my favorite, which is kind of the gradual head nod, the kind of, I'm getting down, but I'm not getting too down, you know what I mean? Which kind of goes a little bit like, so, you don't want to take it too far, you don't want to bob your head too much, and, if we want, let's go ahead and demonstrate this to some music. Let me go ahead and find some Ted Leo here.
This would be helpful if I knew that. Does T come after us? Okay, T comes after us. So here you go. This is pretty much what you want to go for here. You hear the song, you get the recognized face going, and then as soon as it starts to kick in, you start to get down. So it's a little like this.
Okay, that wasn't so hard, was it? Just very simple, very, just a little bob. The alternative to that is you can kind of put your shoulders into it a little bit, which goes a little bit more like this. Okay, so there you go. That's simple enough. Here are some things that you should not do. The number one thing that you should not do is what I call the Jan Brady, which is kind of this awkward Night at the Roxbury type deal where you just kind of flail your head, and it really makes people uncomfortable because I think that they're not sure if you're having a seizure or not. That's definitely what I thought of the girl ahead of me, or excuse me, standing in front of me. The Jan Brady goes a little bit something like this, and I'm trying to capture it as best as I can. I don't know if I can capture it in its full splendor. I'm sure you've seen it before. It goes like this. Okay, you see what I did there? Too much flailing, too much motion. It was all wrong. So, don't do that. The other thing, which is mostly perpetrated by older, kind of middle-aged dudes, and is just really weird and makes people around you very uncomfortable, is kind of the head sashay, kind of like, ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not even going to put that to music. Don't do that. I think that's just too weird. So the other thing I want to address is lip syncing or singing along. Lip syncing or singing along is just fine as long as you adhere by some pretty simple rules. Don't sing along to the most recent single, because that makes you look like a tool. Pretty much keep it to anything off of their first or second albums, regardless of the band. Never lip sync along to the single, and just do it to show like you're showing love for the band. You're not trying to sing over him. So, and the only exception to my single rule is if it does happen to be your favorite song, which you'll look a little bit like a tool, but whatever, you'll feel good. So let me show you a good way to lip sync and not look like an asshole. This is, again, the same song. It's Ted Leo and the Pharmacists' High Party from Hearts of Oak, which was their first album, which makes me look really cool because I have been listening to them for like 5 years, so, you know, whatever. So, here you go. Good way to lip sync. Okay, so that was a little advanced. I did a little bit of the head bop, a little bit of the shoulders, and I did the lip sync. So that's what that should look like. No crazy singing, no flailing. If it's a sold out show, no dancing, please, especially near me. I don't really like being touched, especially by strangers, and I don't like being intermittently touched by strangers. So that has been your little how-to video of how to bob your head at shows. And really, when push comes to shove and you just don't know what to do, just stand there. That's really cool, and I won't judge you. Everything else, I'll judge you. So that's it. Hope this has been helpful.